Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. This time with my brand new partner North. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
And our team Scolipede Speedsters. Yeah, TPL Season 4 is going to start again and we are looking forward to it, right?
Yes, very.
And
It's gonna be a hype season, I feel.
yeah, I think so too. And this time we are going to talk about our draft, what Pokemon we are able to bring in the next weeks, and also some spicy predictions so we can shame on ourselves afterwards. And I think let's jump right into it, and you're going to talk about our S tier first.
Alright. So, our first S tier is Rillaboom. So, this one is actually very, very good. It has the powerful move Grassy Glide, which gives priority in its terrain, and it just hits like a truck. It has knockoff and U-turn, and it's just really, really great offensive mon. And yeah, I mean, especially the fact that it can U-turn makes it really powerful because it forces a lot of switches. So yeah, it will be interesting to use. I haven't used it before personally. And yeah, our team also uses grassy terrain very nicely, which we will cover lately.
Yeah. Next up.
And then we have Zeraora, the speedster. No, but Zeraora is a really great mon. It's super fast, 143 base speed, which makes it like faster than most of the mons. It has also Volt Switch knockoffs, so it also has momentum, knockoff to get rid of items, and it's very good because it can both be used special and offensive. And of course its signature move, Plasma Fist, is very powerful because it's 100 base attack, 100 base accuracy, so it can't miss. And it also has very nice move pool, including Blaze Kick and Play Rough, so it'll be interesting to use. And yeah, I think it's gonna do great. Also, it grassy terrain synergy with Rillaboom, so
yeah, I'm hyped as well. Yeah. Haven't played Zeraora before. At least not in a draft league.
In a draft. No, it's really good in draft since it's so fast. You can run Adamant in a lot of matchups, or Maris if you want to. So it's perfect.
Rillaboom on the grass with its wheels. Has to learn to drive.
Exactly. And Zeraora on top because it's so fast.
Perfect. Next up we have the A tier. And let's check. Yeah, okay, I can use the keys as well. First up we have Infernape. And Infernape is a brilliant draftmon because it can also be played physical and special. And it's really offensive. It has momentum with U-turn. It has lots of setup opportunities with Sword Stance and Nasty Plot. It has Stealth Rocks. I don't think we're going to bring it a lot, but it has the option to bring it. And even Slack of Recovery. I don't think we're going to bring that either, but it's a possibility. It has a strong option with Mach Punch. So it can has a decent priority. Yeah, and also it's the fire fighting combination, so we don't have to fear the stealth rocks. With even though it's a fire type mon, and we can put our boots on other mons that need it more.
Exactly. Yeah, it also has vacuum wave, so that's really nice.
Yeah, so on both sides. Also it profits from the crazy terrain as well, because ground weakness covered.
Yeah.
Next up we have Scolipede, our mascot. Yeah, I wanted to try it, North as well. It has access to both spikes and toxic spikes, so it provides us with some extra hazard game. It has speed boost ability, so it's speeding through. It has really high cleanup potential alongside with Zeraora, so other stuff in our team can break things and they can clean it up. Yeah, but it's also able to be played physical defensive if we need it. So there's an option as well. And yeah, I want to mess around with it. And
yeah, it's also a grounded poison, so we can eat up these spikes.
True.
If opponents bring.
Yeah, and a potential one of the potential heavy duty boots user in our team, but we can also run Black Sludge or an offensive item, so
yeah.
And last but not least, Tornadus. We wanted a flying type, and there weren't a lot of flying types in the A tier left, and Tornadus was one of the best among the left. Dragonite was also up there, but we had drafted another dragon as already, and you will see that soon. So we were going to stick with Tornadus, and it has the Prankster ability, so it can help us with the hazard game by Prankster defogging. It also has the ability to set up on the special side with Nasty Plot, and then it has a really great move pool with like Sludge Wave and Focus Blast, and of course Focus Blast has to hit, but like Psychic and Extrasensory, I don't know which of the moves it gets, but it gets a Psychic move as well. So it has some options, Heat Wave, and yeah, I wanted to try.
It has U-turn also.
And it also has U-turn, so great for our momentum. And yeah, let's see what we can do with it. And Tailwind, I think. Prankster Tailwind?
Yeah, and Prankster Tailwind, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. B tier.
Yeah, let's go. So first we have Mega Blastoise. So we wanted a good water type, but also that could break, and Blastoise fit the profile perfectly. It also is pretty bulky, and that's why the grassy terrain is nice, since it doesn't have any natural recovery except rest. So it just fits perfect. Access to flip turn, but also a good move pool with Dark Pulse, Ice Beam to weaken, understand? Terrain Pulse maybe also. Yeah, Rapid Spin also if you want to remove hazards. It's just very solid, can do a lot of stuff, and it's very good value in B tier. So.
Agreed.
And then we have Bronzong. And Bronzong, we needed a good steel type, but we realized also we were kinda weak to ground types, even if we had the grassy terrain. It doesn't cover all ground type moves. So for our steel type we took a levitating mon. So that helps us a lot. It has access to Stealth Rock, which is really fat, sits there. Gyro Ball can weaken a lot of fast threats, and it can eat stuff. Access to Stealth Rock, Toxic, even Trick Room, if we need to like reverse sweep. And yeah, it's just the perfect wall that our team really needed, because our team so far is very offensive. So.
You know what? I was always wondering why Bronzong doesn't learn Heal Bell.
That is actually very true. It is a bell.
Okay.
And then we have Tyrantrum, the dragon. And yeah, this is just a really, really great breaker. We have a lot of setup mons previously, but we wanted a mon that just comes in and breaks stuff for our sweepers. And Tyrantrum fits perfectly. Has great abilities in the Rockhead and Strong Jaw, which allows it to just deal maximum allowed damage. Can also be a setup sweeper with Dragon Dance, so yeah, it's just really good. Fits our team perfectly. Also gets a nice value from grassy terrain, weakening earthquakes, and yeah, access to stealth rocks. We have a lot of mons with stealth rock, which is really nice. So we have very many options, and yeah, Tyrantrum is he's just a beast. He just clicks head smash.
Alright, C tier up next, and we're going to start with the pet fairy named Aromatisse. Yeah, we wanted a fairy in our team because, as you saw, a lot of our mons don't have actual recovery moves, and so wish support is great. And so we decided on a fairy that can help us with this, but also it's in the lower tiers because we wanted to draft other stuff in the higher tiers. The Aromatisse fits the build perfectly. It has all the what is it called? Clerics. Thank you. All the cleric stuff that you need from a fairy. It has not the greatest move pool, but it's fine, I guess. Like, it has Thunderbolt at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it can't be taunted, which is very nice.
Yeah, and it also can't be taunted, which is great for the wishes because they can't prevent it, only if it will be killed. But it tanks a lot. It has a really high HP stat, so the wishes are fat, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
And speaking of fat, now we have a fat cow with the ability Thick Fat. Yeah, we have mid-tank, and I have some nightmares playing against mid-tank, so I'm looking forward to use it. It's a really fast defensive mon, so it has like base 100 speed.
Yeah.
It has great abilities. You can choose what you want every week, like Sap Sipper, Scrappy, and Thick Fat are all great abilities. And access to Seismic Toss allows it to wall ghost types and hit it back. It has mid drink, so it has active recovery. It has here heal bell, so it's also a potential cleric. It has stealth rocks as well, so we have yet another stealth rock option. And with the Sap Sipper ability, we can maybe lure in grass types that try to use our gritty terrain to their advantage and negate that completely. So there's also that option, and yeah.
Yeah, it's just a good defensive mon with stealth rock, which is really nice. Milk drink also to keep it healthy. Yeah.
And it has a great move pool, so if we are feeling spicy, we can also play it offensive once.
That's true. That's very true.
Last but not least in C tier, we have Silvally Ground, and it is in my opinion, one of the best grounds we could have drafted in a grassy terrain team. Just because, as you all know by now, Earthquake is weakened by grassy terrain, and Silvally Ground doesn't have to rely on Earthquake because it has the 120 base power multi-attack, so which isn't weakened by grassy terrain at all. It also profits from the recovery from grassy terrain because it's a grounded mon and doesn't have any active recovery itself. It's a great pivot with like Parting Shot and U-turn, and yeah, another defogger that our team needed, so we don't only have one defogger. And while it doesn't have the Stealth Rocks, we do have a lot of Stealth Rock mons and options in our team already, so it doesn't have to. And yeah, we can also play it defensively, offensively. You know the gist of Silvallies. They can do anything they want. So I'm... Yeah.
No, it's perfect.
I want to use it. And now, for our D tier pick. No, what did we pick?
We decided to get Sableye. Well, we needed a dark type and another normal resist, or I guess immunity, and yeah, Sableye just fit perfectly. Prankster, very nice. Prankster recovery is just very solid. And yeah, for a D tier, I feel it's very good. Has knockoff also. Priority Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, it's just a very solid D tier mon. Can actually be very good in some matchups. Be hard to kill. So be interesting to use. Only weak to fairies, and I feel like we have a lot of mons that beat fairies. So couldn't be an issue.
Yeah. And rapid sprint blocker for our team as well if we decide.
Yeah, that's true.
Hazard stacking. Yeah. So now for the spicy questions. Our predictions. as you can see, the first question is most kills at the end. So, which Pokemon we think that is going to have the most kills at the end of the season. And I start with my Pokemon, talk a bit about it, and then North's choice is revealed. So, as for my choice, I think Mega Blastoise is going to have the most kills, because in the past seasons I played with Richie. We always had a lower tier mon with the most kills, and also Mega Blastoise is a really powerful special breaker, and I have great experience with special breakers. So like we had Dragalge, which was our kill leader in season 2 by far, just because it had so much power behind its attacks that nobody could really switch in. And Mega Blastoise is kind of like Dragalge in a way, because flip turn plus really powerful special attacks make a great mon. So I think Mega Blastoise has the option, and since water is a type you often bring, I think it also has the opportunity to do stuff. So yeah, let's see if it's going to get the kills I want. Your choice.
And I decided on Rillaboom. I feel like it's a very core part of our team, so it will come a lot, and also the fact that it has aggressive glide means it's gonna be like very important in in games to just clean up and get those final kills when things are low. So I just feel like Rillaboom is gonna be a monster this season and just clean house for our. Since we have so many offensive threats, I feel like it's very easy for us to get them low for Rillaboom to just clean up everything.
Yeah. Next question. Least usage at the end. So what Pokemon do we think is going to be brought by us the least? Yeah, I think I'm going to start. My choice is boring. I go with Sableye. Just because, not only because it's a D tier mon, I like to bring lower tier mons, but Sableye is a very niche kind of mon in my opinion. So if you want to lock something with Prankster Encore, for example, then you bring Sableye. Or if you want to wall a normal type in the enemy team, which is going to be a problem for our other mons, then Sableye is the go-to. But in most situations, other mons can fit the role better, and since it's not Mega Sableye with the magic bounce, which has a lot of more value, I think Sableye is, like I said, very niche, and yeah, I think it has some opportunities, but it's not going to be brought a lot.
Yeah.
Your choice is a spicy one.
My choice, it is actually Tornadus, because I feel like a lot of people drafted pretty fast electric types, so I feel like even in matchups where Tornadus can look good, it can be hard for it to like fit in, and like we have a good removal already in our defensive ones with Rapid Spin and Defog, so I feel like if we need removal, we don't need to bring Tornadus. And yeah, even though it has good move pools, Hurricane can miss, it's gonna be annoying to bring. So I feel like, and also the fact that we have Broadsong that's already like, it doesn't take ground hits. I just feel like maybe we won't need Mr. Flying as much as we think.
Yeah, very true, and don't forget about the Prankster Rain Dance into Hurricanes though. It's an option.
It is an option. But then we can bring Sableye, also has Prankster Rain Dance.
Next up, we have the toughest match. So what we are going to think is going to be a hard matchup, and one we have to struggle a lot against. And as for my choice, I go with Wake Me Up Before Your Coco, just because they have a kind of like they have a draft like us, so really offensive, but also some defensive options, and we struggle to find switch-ins into some of their mons, like Charizard is a pain for us, Charizard X, and also I think that they have a lot of momentum, so it's like who can kill each other first, and small things are going to decide the game. And so I'm scared a bit about the matchup, but I'm going to also think it's going to be a really fun match. So yeah.
Yeah.
And you.
I chose Dope Smoke because I just feel like our team kind of struggles with Megalopony. We don't really switch into it well. And they have a solid answer to Rillaboom in... so it's gonna be hard for us to like keep up with the pressure. But so that's why I think it's gonna be the toughest matchup for us personally. But yeah, I don't see any matchup impossible, but if I had to choose one that on paper looks the hardest, I would probably say Dope Smoke.
Wait, wrong direction. So, last question for this video. Our ranking at the end. So, I'm, of course, a very humble person. Nah, just kidding. I was... I'm aiming for first place, as always. But I was choosing Fury Farmers for the first place in the other prediction game we have running in the TPL. So I'm going to stick with this and decided that we are indeed going to be second place just by a margin, but I really hope that we are going to be first. So let's see. And as for you?
Yeah, I'm not the same. You know, you have to be confident, which is why I predicted us to be first. I really like our team. I looked at most of the matchups and I feel like all of them are very winnable if we don't like get really unlucky and we play well. So it's gonna have to come down to how we play, of course. And I mean, of course, predicting us to get first is maybe a bit cocky, but you know, it can't be boring. I mean, if we don't end first, I'll take the heat then, but I really think we have a good chance of getting first. We have a good team. Yeah, we just have to play well and it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I like that. So guys, watch out for us. And
exactly, we're coming.
We are coming. I think that's the best words you can find for the end of this video. So I hope you're going to watch our week battles every week. Wait, so we're going to bring one video a week where we show a live battle in English commentary, right?
Yes, preferably. I'm not very good at German. So.
Yeah, who would have guessed? So yeah, I think it's going to be a great season. I look forward to it, and see you guys in the first battle then.
Yeah.
Bye.